Hey everybody, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to all of us here in America. So for today, I'm going to tie what's called a Squirmy Wormy. It's also called a San Juan Worm. To me, those two are the same thing. But for this, I'm calling it a Squirmy Wormy. So start off with a size 8 hook. This is barbless. Put that in the vise there. And so since it is the 4th of July, I'm going to do a red, white, and blue Squirmy Wormy. So I'm going to start off by wrapping the hook shank with red thread, 140 denier, just putting down a base, and going all the way to the bend of the hook. I'm going to cut away this little tag end there. And I was trying to decide for the body if I wanted to do dubbing, which I have the Kraken dubbing that I've talked about before, but I decided to not do that one, but instead I'm going to use crystal chenille, and so I'm going to tie that on here at the end. And then the Squirmy Wormy material that I have is this right here, hairline. It actually glows in the dark, but it's blue, so I don't do any night fishing, but now I can. So I'll probably just use this piece and cut it down from there. I don't know, that's probably three or 4 inches. So I will have some of it hang off the back, and then not that much hang off the front. But I'm going to tie that material in. There's a couple different ways you can do this. So one that I have, if you follow me on X, recently, or recently the time of recording this, I had went fishing and caught some bluegill. What I did on that one was I had dubbing, and it had slightly a pink tint to it, and then I took the Squirmy Wormy material and then kind of loosely wrapped it like that around the body, so that the shiny pink dubbing was coming out. My thought process on that and stuff was that it would look like an injured worm, and maybe those are like guts coming out. But this one I'm actually tying is different. So you can do it like the way I just mentioned, that I did it last time. I'm going to hold this out of the way and actually bring this to the front, and then I'm going to wrap this around, touching spirals around the hook shank. Kind of pushing them to the back so they don't lay down on top of each other and hold them down. And there towards the eye of the hook, going to make 3 wraps over, try and pull everything back, and 3 or 4 there at the front. I'm going to cut that off. So there's the tail hanging down, and then for this, I'm just going to lay it on top. I think maybe kind of a gap, if it's showing it, maybe kind of a gap there. And if I can work around this and still get it behind the eye of the hook. So there we go. So like that, and then another one, and then I'm also going to do this behind the eye of the hook. And do a half hitch behind the eye of the hook. Oh, yeah, I'll just do 2 of those since thread snapped. I'm going to cut that thread. There we go. And then I think I'll just, yeah, do about the same length as behind, maybe a little shorter. So there we go. And yeah, that's the Squirmy Wormy. This will work for trout. I know a size 8, kind of a little bit larger. So yeah, bluegill, bass, crappie, all that'll work. But yeah, that's the pattern I'm doing today for the Squirmy Wormy. Like I said, there's different ways to do it. I might add a little bit of Sally Hansen's, hold the thread a little bit better. But yeah, that's the pattern. If you guys have tied this before, or if you like this pattern, let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching.